Hey everybody, how's it going? I thought I would film a short little practice to stretch the side bodies and the shoulders. We're constantly hunching over and kind of closing off our hearts, so this is just a beautiful practice to open up the hearts and find a little bit of length along the spine and the side body. So roll out your mat. You won't need any props for this unless you want to sit up on a blanket or a bolster. More than welcome to do so. We're going to start off in a cross-legged seat. So if you have one, grab your pillow, grab your blanket, create a little bit more space in the hips, and let's get started. I'm still trying to figure out what the right angles for all of this is, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, that works. Okay. So, coming up onto your blanket or your pillow, we'll just find an easy seat here. Crossing the legs in whatever way is comfortable for you, so ankles could be in front of one another, shins could be crossed. But what's most important here is that we do have a little bit of space, so that way we can really focus on what we're feeling in our side body and our shoulders. And before we start here, just allowing ourselves to arrive on our mats and into the space, letting go of the day thus far, and taking a moment to check in. Feeling the ground supporting you below. And gently lift the navel to the spine, finding just some support along the front body, and lift in the back body. We'll roll the shoulder blades up towards the ears. And then we'll exhale, hug them together, and relax them down the back. The elbows will be in the line of the side body, kind of hugging in together. So there's going to be a lift in the chest here, an opening along the collarbones. Allowing your shoulders to kind of relax and open up simultaneously. As the crown of the head extends up towards the ceiling. Noticing this beautiful line of energy from the base of the spine that extends all the way up the back and out the top of the head. Checking in with the breath. In deep inhales and slow exhales. Noticing the hips, the low belly, just checking in, asking yourself, what do I need in this moment? What is it that I really, truly need? Be some peace and quiet. Be a nap, be a piece of cake, a glass of wine, whatever it is, just notice as we gently place our heart on our left palm, taking the left palm and placing it on our heart. And breathing, filling up the chest here, really feel the breath beneath the left palm as you take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. We'll do that 2 more times, inhaling deeply. And taking another deep inhale, filling up the chest and the lungs. Exhale, let it go. Taking a moment to notice here. What is it that I truly need? Being brave enough to ask that question. Even braver to give yourself permission to have what you need. Taking a final deep inhale, filling up the lungs. We'll extend the fingertips out on either side on the exhale. We'll start to marry the movement with the breath here. So we inhale the right palm up and overhead, lengthen towards the ceiling. Exhale, lean over to your left, get a nice stretch along the right side body. We'll be here for a breath or two, breathing into the right ribs. Inhale, float the fingertips up. Exhale, lower the palm down. Spin the left palm up and overhead as you inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean over to your right, feeling a stretch along the left side body. Breathing into the left lungs. Inhale, float the left fingertips up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, right palm up and overhead, reach for the sky. Exhale, lean to your left, and we'll just begin to go with the breath here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower that palm down. Inhale, left palm up and over, reaching. Exhale, lean. Inhale, up. Exhale, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lean and stretch. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, spin the left palm up and overhead. Exhale, lean. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right palm. Exhale, lean. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lean. Last time on the left side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And then inhale, spin both palms up and overhead. Reach for the sky. We're going to twist to the left from our navel. So bringing the right heart to meet in front of the right thigh. We'll bring the right palm down to the right knee, left palm behind us. So we inhale, lift the navel in and up. Shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, twisting over to our left. Finding a nice length along the crown of the head. Lifting up out of the hips here. Careful not to curve into the upper back. Really finding and creating length. Another deep breath in here. Exhale, let that go. Palms on either side. Inhale, lift the hands up and overhead. Reach. Exhale, spinning to your right. Left palm reaches the left, the right knee, right hand behind us. As we inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, find a twist. Navel hugs in and up. Shoulders relax down the back. Crown of the head extends towards the ceiling. One more deep breath here. And exhale. Let that go. Palms down on either side of the knees. Pause here. Take a breath. And then we'll begin to find a coffee grinder movement, if you will, by smoothing the heart forward, twisting in the hips. So inhale forward. And then on the exhale, we'll curve the upper back, hug that navel in, round the spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down, back. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, get back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, back. And then we'll reverse that direction. So inhale, spinning the opposite way. Press the heart forward. Exhale, curve. back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And then we'll find a place of stillness here before we move our blanket or pillow off to the side. We roll forward onto hands and knees, placing the palms underneath the shoulder blades, the knees underneath the hips here. And we'll just start to waken up the spine even more. So on an inhale, lower the belly down towards the floor, hug the shoulder blades in and lengthen the low back towards the ceiling. Exhale, press into your mat, lift the navel up, curve the spine up, gaze towards your knees or your navel. Then a stretch along the back body. Inhale, lowering down. Pushing the heart forward, pull the palms towards the knees. Exhale, down and away, pressing from the mat like you're trying to get away from it. Inhale, navel lowers. Exhale, press down and away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Do it for a few more cycles of breath here, so follow your breath. And then meeting in a neutral spine. We'll walk the knees back just a little bit. The hips are going to remain over the knees here. And then walk the palms forward. As we sink the heart down, lift the hips up, come into a puppy pose. So allowing the top of the head to rest towards the ground. It's totally okay if your head does not reach the mat here. But the palms are going to be pressing into the mat as the hips are lifting up towards the ceiling. And it might feel nice to lift that navel in and up. So you're getting a deep stretch here along the shoulder blades. And an extension along the low back, as well as massaging the internal organs. Breathing in deeply. And then we'll lift our head up and gently gaze towards our fingers as we slide forward like we're coming onto home plate. Forearms are going to be planted on the earth. We'll just come to our bellies here, and then we'll walk the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, coming into the Sphinx. So the heart is shining forward. The pelvis is pressing into the mat. The tops of the feet are hugging down. Lifting the navel in and up, starting to feel heat in the shoulders and a broadness of the chest here. Taking one more deep inhale. And then we'll exhale, gently lower the chest down, walk the elbows out, make a pillow with both the palms, rest the head on the top of the hands, and take a moment to breathe. Softening the forehead, softening the low back. Breathing into the low belly. I don't know what this pose is called yet. I need to look it up. But what we'll do is bring our palms out to the corners of our mat, and we'll come up on our tiptoes. So it's kind of like a wave. So the tops of the feet are going to remain planted onto our mat here. And then we're just going to inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower. So finding a nice motion like ocean in our spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then on this next inhale, we're going to press up. And then we're going to exhale, dip our right shoulder down towards the floor. Inhale, lift up through center. Exhale, left shoulder dips down. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left shoulder. And we'll do that one more time on each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, up. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, gently lower all the way down. Bring the forehead to the floor. We'll walk the palms on the inside of our rib cage. Hug the shoulder blades in. And then on an inhale, we'll press up into our palms and knees, coming back into the table. We'll gently walk our knees forward just a tad. Big toes to touch. Extend the knees out towards the edges of the mat. And then we'll sink our hips back, coming into a yummy child's pose. So we're just taking a moment here to turn inwards, noticing the shape of your breath, and continuing to walk the fingertips forward, feeling a beautiful stretch along the armpits. And then release any gripping. Soften in the forehead. Soften in the jaw. Let the low back release. And breathe here. Back into that question. What do I need? What is it that I need? Just be brave enough to listen to the answer. What is your heart saying? You're giving yourself permission here to have whatever it is you need. So take a deep breath in here. Exhale fully. And we'll just gently walk the palms up and come to sit on the tops of our shins. And if that's uncomfortable, we can find the seat that we began with as we just take a few moments to notice and feel. What is it that I truly need? Moving the left palm to the heart, and the right hand on top of the left hand. What do I need? In a moment to honor your efforts on the mat here today. As we gently bring our palms together in front of heart center in this gesture of union. As we seek to bind, to braid, or to blend the head, the hand, and the heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.